Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another episode here in Star Rupture. This will be episode 4 of our little adventure. We have a next wave happening.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Yeah, we're preparing. So I've unlocked here 2 rails, and I put a few of them in there.
Extreme temperature detected.
That's very noisy. Okay, good stuff. So, at this point, we're only sending these guys, clever robotics, with the stators. It will make cargo dispatcher and receiver. I believe this is one of the ways of how we're gonna bring some materials from far away. The rest, we cannot bring them here. This one requires heat resistant shield, stabilizers, glass synthetic silicon, and glass. So we're not able to do any of those. Gonna have to wait for those to get cooled, and then we're gonna go out. We need the helium free here, otherwise we cannot make the glass or anything else. Basically, no, we could make the inductor, but that's about the only thing that we can make. We really need the helium free here, so I'm guessing that's what we're gonna do in this episode. If the game is not frozen, like, that would be just amazing. Open that. But the first thing that we should do is go for the
Planetary
stabilizer.
temperature returning to normal.
Okay, let's get that one off and that one off, and we'll get out of here. Perfect. Okay, so in theory, we don't have as many creatures as normal, let's call it. We will make our way through here in there. Okay, so let's try and do that. Just to get to that ugly base in there where we had a bunch of spitters, because I believe that that's the place where I have the stabilizer blueprint, basically. Not gonna stop for anything else. If we have the bodies on the way, yeah. Otherwise, not even for that, I'm not gonna stop. The ignium, or whatever it was called. So we already checked on some stuff in here since we activated the geolocator stuff. I think I wanna look for those bodies that we saw on the map, and also it was somewhere to the left in here, a drone. I don't remember exactly where, but that's why we have unlocked the map. I see a drone in here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we got some data points. So it should be a body to my left in here. Somewhere. Maybe lower. Yep, lower. Maybe even lower. No, I found it. It's fine. Nothing important. We checked those. Let's get in there. Where's those dead bodies? Oh, we got trees in here. And roots burned down, but we got them. Oh, we leveled up in movement. Really good. Wouldn't you agree? Straight ahead apparently. Okay. We need to go that way anyway. Just to get to the base where we need to be. It's over this hill to the right side. Issue is, I'm not seeing the bodies. Must be down there. Somewhere. Or maybe there's a cave in here, something. Okay, I'm not seeing anybody. Not gonna waste too much time in here. I found one.
Gotcha.
Gotcha, but nothing good, you know? Monolith, that thing. Let's go for the other body. Where? More ahead. Oh, we got another one of those caves. Let's see what we're gonna find in this cave. Gonna grab this. We're gonna need some quartz. I don't remember how many, just to upgrade our core. So let's just grab it. These guys
Good
are
stuff.
food-like stuff.
Come to mama.
Okay. Oh. Helium increases M type. Yeah, well, it ain't amazing. Okay. Gotta hurry it up a bit here.
Looks good.
Apparently that was it. And I think it's high time we get out of this place. Another body to my left in there. That base should be somewhere up in there or further ahead. Now where is that body? Far away. Okay, let's check that one out. And then proceed to that base. I believe that's the one. They are really hidden here.
Gotcha.
Let me tell you that. Okay, let's get out of here. Because this planet is just about to recover. And we wasted already a bunch of time. That means we're gonna have a bunch of aliens, majiggy stuff in here. Let's get in there as soon as possible. I don't know if we gotta shoot all of this stuff or not. I am. Okay, we got a body. It's got some wear bonds. Let's read that. Nothing good in there. Don't want to mess with that one yet. Only stuff around here. I need to get up top. How exactly do you get up top? Burn it from here. On this. Okay. Got some ammo. Bar. Whatever. Nothing in here. Let's keep on moving. Apparently we're gonna have to do some parkour in here. Helium. That's good. Oh, this is the blue box. This is what we want. Look, stabilizer, we got it.
Oh,
Perfect.
nice.
Now, before all hell breaks loose in here, let's grab whatever we can from all these piles of junk in here. Okay. And I think I want to be on my way already.
Rupture status stable.
Yeah.
Arcadia status stable.
Okay, let's try this. Yeah, they will come. They will come. They will come. And it's the spitter type. Let's go. Otherwise, I'm gonna die here like a moron. No point in doing that. We're gonna have the other aliens as well, so it's gonna be really bad in there. Don't wanna be caught in there. No point in risking anything. Maybe at some point we're gonna have some armors and stuff and it's gonna be better. But for the time being, it ain't worth it. Especially that these guys are sniper-like. You see them, right? Okay, good stuff. Keep on moving. I guess we're gonna have more incoming from that side as well at some point.
That was close.
Yeah, it was really close. I know. But we got the stabilizer, so it's fine. Next up on our list, after what we get home, and at the base, leave all the stuff. Oh, we got one of those, and we leave
stuff.
in there all the loot. We
Come
will
to
go
mama.
for the helium because without that, we're not advancing. I took that thing. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Why? Why do you exist in here?
Arcadia 7 has finished
Reloading.
regenerating.
A sniper. I want the sniper in here. Perfect.
Reloading.
Okay, keep on moving. I think I still have some enemies on my tail. Not seeing them. Okay, I see the second base. We're gonna need to go that way for the helium. So yeah, let's go grab a bunch of material. Building material, that is. And then we're gonna make our way in. Okay, let's research what we can research in here.
Interesting.
Grab the data points.
Useful information.
And now start depositing the stuff in here. Let's see about those heliums. So what do we have in here? Increase aim speed. That's interesting. I seem to remember upgrading my level. Oh, a level 25. You unlock that. Oh. Consumable stats. Reduces hit corrosion and drain build-up rate by 20%. Now that's interesting. That's really good, actually. But I like my maximum health. I wonder if I can put it in there. No, of course not.
This will help.
Yeah, it will help a little. Got a bunch of those. Good thing we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. And another 3 here. And we can only use 3. What do you think about that? Crappy, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Okay, let's put the processed food in here. If it can go in there, basically. Apparently, I was able, somehow. Ammo and warbands in there. Got 300 of that. It dropped the box somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's up top. No. Amazing. I hit your stairs, mister. Okay. Got some shotgun ammo. Heavy ammo. Oh, we need more. More. Okay. We got 79
I think I can
warbands.
use this.
I think for the shotgun we needed 80, isn't it? 85. Okay, so we cannot use those warbands yet. Amazing. We are able to make the stabilizers, methinks. Yeah. Insert. How do you make that one? So let's see exactly what it takes. We gotta have in here a fab. Or one of these guys, a furnace. No, it's a fabricator that is needed. Perfect. By the way, these guys in here, they're working just great. Yeah, in here. Rotors and titanium rods. Well, very interesting, wouldn't you? Let's put the next stuff in line in here. Production, fabricator, right in there, but lower. Thank you. Well, why aren't you building it? Oh, it's the game is... It's a hiccup. What do you think? Yeah, well, it's fine. Rail version 2? I need the splitter in here. A connector. And then we're gonna need another connector of these guys. How far? Let's see. Basically in here. Just to connect the exits, you know. This one here will have to be version 2. Actually, I made all of them in here. V2, just to move a little faster. You see, all of them have 2 arrows. All the delivery and all the inputs into the machines have Rails version 2. These guys the same, only the input it's version 1 from these guys. Okay, let's make in here the storage depot for this boy. Put the rail in here. Put the recipe, I guess. Stabilizer, rotor, and titanium rods. Okay, good stuff. We got the stabilizers in here. I'm guessing we're gonna need the delivery or 2. Delivery depot. Cargo orbital launcher. Let's put 1 in there actually. And 1 in there. Perfect. Come on now. Okay, who needs stabilizer stuff? I don't remember. This guy's in here. 37,800, oh my god. But it's 35 per. How many of these guys are we building? 1 at each 6 seconds, oh my god, it's gonna be a million years. But it's fine because we have stuff to do in the meantime, so we're not too worried about it. It's not like we're waiting doing nothing in the same time, you know. You take that and you take that. Amazing. Apparently these guys are still delivering in here. We're like halfway through them. Good stuff. I think we're gonna need, I don't know how much, but we're gonna need a bunch of material. So let's grab a bunch.
That's just what I need.
Like that bunch, you know, maybe even more. Yeah, I got 3,000 building material on me. So I think that should do it. We're also gonna need this stuff. Oh, I had more in here. Well, I already prepared that and the 2,000 apparently. Let's leave some behind because I think it's way too much. Okay, we got the 3,000s. We got a meteor heart. That means we can put down a base. We can make a shack. We can make everything basically. Let's go that way. And how am I with the water's foods? Toxicity is good. We have 11. Let's pretend it's fine. Gonna go for the helium, basically. That's what I'm trying to say here. Without the helium, there is no advancement. So here we are. I don't remember if we have one of this geolocator majigis, but down the road in there towards the helium. But for sure, I remember that we have enemies down the road in there towards the helium, basically. Yeah, that's how it goes. I think I want to take that. Where? Behind. Don't go for my machinery. They already went for my machinery. What do you think about that? Shit. Yeah. Well, I feel like I want to get in there and whack him. because otherwise that thing, it ain't gonna work. You see? Where are you? I know you're around here. Okay. Well, apparently it's working. Sort of. The big bug exploded on it. It takes about 3 of those bugs to stop them. So we are kind of safe.
Changing mags.
Changing mags. Okay, good stuff. Keep on moving.
Come Mama.
We have some time until the
What's
next
good?
rupture.
Good stuff.
We're gonna build a base in there because maybe we will not have enough time to come back in here. Most likely we won't, and I don't want to be in a hurry. Oh, we got a geolocator in here. See? Told you so. We're gonna do that one after the next rupture. Sprinklers, yeah, it's all the good stuff. Actually, let's grab these guys because they're giving you both food and water. Even if I'm not using them now, we could leave some of them in here and grab them at a later date. Not gonna activate this one because it's gonna be messy in here with all these animals. They really nasty. Basically, in here, you got the big boys and you got the spitters as well. We want these grubs.
What is that?
It's a grubbler. I know what you're going to ask. Yes, my analysis shows that it's 86% edible.
Why would I ask that? Reloading.
Okay, we had a little encounter in here. This enemy is usually staying here because you wanna come in here and grab this grabbler and stuff, Majigi grabs. So yeah, let's not call those guys in. That's our destination. This is where I remember that I had helium. But at this point, oh my god, I forgot that this stuff burns. Don't go through it. I think helium is in there. Of course, you got in here everything you need. We need the serpent root, of course. Just to cook delicious
Good
meals stuff, Majigi.
What's good?
Not that we're cooking now, but when we're gonna start doing that, we're gonna do it. Where? Oh, in the front. Oh, let's try the pistol on you guys. Because you're not exactly resistant. Okay, here we are. Done. I think we're gonna need some turrets in here. Oh, there's another one of those in there. Have you seen it? So I remember having the machinery up top in here, but having the basic in here, I don't remember why I did it like that. Honestly. Oh, we got a drone. Thank you. Let's try and get up to here. Oh, we got more trees in there. Oh, got that thing in there. Is that a base? Is that a base? That's a base. Oh, we got another base in here. I didn't know that was a thing. So the possibility to find more blueprints just arise. We need to work with that. We need to get that base because that one I think it's a base. We need to get that base. There is something in the distance, and it was another geolocator in there. Okay. Either way, anywho. We need the extractors in there. If I put the base stuff which again there is gonna be, well, it ain't gonna be nice because it's gonna be, yeah, I want it in here. I want it in here, I believe. Nevertheless, we're gonna have all these aliens spawning on us, attacking us. Stuff, I don't know. Let's see. Well, I cannot build
Mama.
without one of those. Let's try and put it in here. So I don't want to build a million machinery in here. I just want to extract the helium and basically kind of send it back to the base, and that's about it. I think we're gonna need 2 machinery. Yes. So that will be enough in there. Is that a body? Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
But then again, yeah, this is the machinery, but I need to make a base for myself in here. So that one I remember I went in there some point and it was crazy hard. Yeah. Because of the aliens. So let's make our base in there. Sorry, just changed my mind. Again. Okay. Okay, so base core, here we are. That level should do it. Let's make a shack where to live. Let's put it on this side, basically. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do this, I believe in it. Perfect. Gonna need a door to the shack, of course. Door? Airlock. Here we are. Viewport, because we want to see stuff. We should leave at least one of these windows in here. Not connected. I think we might need in here a printer, so let's do that. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Recipe station, corporate analyzing station, Helium, basic item printer in there. Let's make storage. Perfect. We're gonna need the revive station in here. Regen chamber. Why in the middle? Oh my god. No. That doesn't work like that for BAG. On the wall. Let's put another habitat up top. Thank you. Let's go with the vertical connector here, please. Thank you. Amazing. More windows? Yeah. Regen chamber. Yeah, whatever. Get in there. Okay. I think we can go and make those, but I have a little issue here. I gotta take a little break. So we are 34 minutes in. I'll be back in, well, it doesn't matter for you. I'll be back in a minute, in a second, basically. Okay, I'm back. Let's get out of here and let's see if we can do something with that. Well, looks like we have some timing in here until the next rupture. I would like to have on the screen somewhere a display which is telling me, listen man, you're gonna have the next rupture in, I don't know, 2 minutes, 1 minute. 11 minutes, something like that. Stuff, you know? Either way, anywho, let's make the helium extractors. Why not? Cannot build outside core area. Oh my god, we just at the limit. What do you think about it? Oh, shoot, this is bad. Didn't expect that. Well, here we go, the stupid stuff. We need to move that core. Let's try and move it exactly on this edge here. Of course, everything will be dismantled, which is just amazing. So yeah, here we go. I was pretty certain that this area is gonna be a lot bigger, but apparently it's not. I think I can dismantle the core and it will dismantle everything. Let's see. Basic deconstruction, yeah, do that. Count that. 10. Deconstructing. Working? How do you deconstruct this one? Never. Oh, that one. No? All the buildings in the area. Okay, so let's deconstruct this one. Well, it didn't work like that, but it's fine. It was fast nevertheless. I wonder if I'm building the core in here, if it's gonna cover that. Probably it is. Oh, don't fall. So we put it in there. It was. Let's put the drone up. If I put it in there, it ain't gonna cover that. So basically, it's gonna need to be in here to cover those things. I feel so. Let's put it like that. Okay, let's try and get in here to make those helium extractors and make sure that that one is happening. No, it's not happening. So it's gonna have to be further in, basically. Base core, please. Right in here at the edge. Well, I will not be able to build around it. What if I just put it in here and that's it? Yeah, let's put it in there. It is what it is. Okay. We're gonna have those in there. The delivery will go there-ish and there-ish. I'm able to grab that field as well, which is great. That field as well, which is great. So if we need the wolfram or that thing in here, we can have them. Let's just put it in here. Like that. Perfect. We need the shack where to live in, right? Right. Let's make the shack in here. Like that. Let's make the power on this side. Perfect, we got the powers. Let's make the extraction majigis in here. Delivering that way, please. Both of you. Perfect. We're gonna need some foundations in here. For sure. Click. Hello? It's taking sweet time. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. It's not at the right level, is it now? Amazing. We need an entry point. Let's put it in here. Airlock. In there. Let's make outside. Like that. I need the leather, so we're gonna put the leather in here. Exterior, please. Where was it? In here. If we have a ladder, we will not have the possibility to make the viewport for some reason. I don't know why, because it's on the exterior, but this pretend is fine. Perfect. We're gonna need the region chamber inside. Let's make first the connector. In there-ish. That should do it. Let's make a basic item print in here. And let's make the storage on this wall. Oh, I see what I done in there. Well, that's not amazing. We're gonna need to delete this viewport in here. Perfect. Build storage. Okay. How is sitting with the waters and stuff? We're sitting good. Split. Give me 5. It's fine. Give me 5. Perfect. 2. This one is gonna be food. Amazing. Let's make an analysis station. This one. We're gonna put it, I don't know, in here, for example. Analyze that. The artifacts.
Interesting.
And the rest is gonna have to stay on us. Good stuff. I think that's about it. We need a region chamber up top. Build me the region chambers. Why can't I put it in there? I don't know. Here we are. Okay, so in here we're gonna need to connect these rails. So that one is gonna come from there. Let's build it already. How much are you producing? 8 2 seconds. So it's 4 per second. 240 per minute. Amazing. Why does it says in there no power? You should have power. And that one should work. 200. Used 0. Hello? Helium free. Yeah, because there is no output. I think. I don't know. Let's grab level 2 rails. Gonna bring it in there. We're gonna have a connector in here. Not you. The other one. That one. In there. Let's put the rail in here. Yeah, they started working because they have connections. Yeah, it's good. We can take it home, basically. But we're gonna have a tax in here. Use for perfect. So since we know we're gonna have a tag, we're not able to make the turrets in here. I would like to have turrets in here, but for the time being, we're not gonna be able to have that. So let's put the barriers in here. Maybe this way those aliens will not be so easily able to get in here. I highly doubt it, but let's pretend it's fine. They'll still be able to get through there. Can I build platforms here? I'm too far. That's what they said. Escape in that case. Q. Okay, let's get on that side. Yeah, they'll be able to come from here without any issues. Okay, so build supported platforms. Let's make it like that. And from here, all the way in there. I feel like at some point we're gonna have weapons in here, but for the time being, it's gonna be like that. Let's delete that one actually. No, only the rail, please. Okay, so at some point, if we're gonna need to expand or put more stuff in here, we'll be able to put some guns in there as well. I don't know if we're good with the Rupture or not. That remains to be seen. I want to continue with this base, with these platforms in here as much as I can, basically. Something like that. How much material do I have? Not a bunch left. We gotta keep in mind that we gotta bring a Mark II belt, let's call it, back home. I want to make in here some stairs. What if I put that one in there like that, and I try to make that extendable walkway from there in here? It's too steep, of course. Okay. What if I put it in there? In there, I think it will be fine. Let's make a supported platform in there. Build me that walkway from there in here. Yeah, that should be good. And from there down, basically. It's too steep. That's what he said. Okay, good stuff. Support the platform, please. Put it in there. All that one is not too steep, apparently. For some reason. But it's fine. Good. Being wavy like this, I think the aliens will have issues with it. I think. I don't know. Hello? I cannot go up on it. It is steep. Okay, good stuff. So it's gonna have to be higher than this. Good. Let's go with it in there. Yeah, I'm able to walk on this. Perfect. Let's continue with the safety barriers in here.
Ruptura activity detected.
Amazing.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Good thing I didn't went back home, isn't? Hello? Yeah, okay, it doesn't work. This railing here. Version 2 is gonna have to go that way, so let's put it in here. Why not? In there-ish? In here-ish? And then we're gonna go with it that way. Okay, good stuff. I think it's about time we get inside and experience the Rupture on this side of the planet. Then we're gonna make it back home. Well, where exactly? It's happening? It is, right? Right. It's gonna be a second until this guy is gonna get cooled off, but that ain't gonna be that long. This is beautiful in here. This is a nice spot to call home. Think about it. You got into the lake, you got in here the helium, you got the wolfram, you got the titanium. So we got everything that we have in the other spot. Plus the helium in here. And I think the sulfur is nearby in here as well somewhere. I don't remember. Maybe in there. So there is like this is a good place to go home. That could be the sulfur in there. Those nasty fields. Yep. The wave is coming, boy. Oh my god, that looks so bad. Okay.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Look at that amazing stuff. Oh my god, that looks so bad.
The planet is being incinerated.
Well, at least we're not gonna have any aliens on the way back. Then again, we're not gonna have any plants or grubs or stuff like that. But it's fine. This core, it will get cool really fast. Did we left in here? We left in here. Let's put in here some ammo. Confirm. I want 300. Perfect. And let's leave in here some material. Maybe we're gonna need it, you know. Because if I don't have it in here, you know, oh, I cannot leave it. Because I need to go with that one back home. Wow. Let's delete that one. Confirm. If I come in here and I need more material and I don't have it on me, in theory I can print it, but that means I'm gonna have to manually grab the wolfram and that other stuff, the titanium. So yeah, it's gonna be a second, boy. Okay, well, let's lower the temperature in here just a tiny bit.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Acceptable, but we still need a little more time for our platforms in here. Okay, it's coming along. The core is doing the things. It's cooling off. Perfect. Done. Let's get down there. And let's start heading I want those. Just to know where I'm going. You cannot put it on the extendable walkway. Oh, you can put it in here. Nice. I like this. Perfect. Let's go with the rail, which was in here. Back home, basically. Okay. Here we are, moving and grooving. This way maybe? Okay, now. We made it in here. Let's continue with this one. Support the platforms. If I can go that way, as much as I can, thank you. Perfect. This is too low in here to build at this height. But let's pretend it's gonna be fine. We need in here storage depot for that thing. And apparently it's too high already. Well, in here it's not too high, so we're just gonna connect it in here. And we're gonna say here helium, please. It's gonna get delivered. Amazing. Now, what do we do with the helium? Let's check the smelter. Do we do anything with the helium? No. Okay, good. So we're gonna need to fabricate this basically. We're already making all of those. But in order to make glass, we're gonna need the calcium powder in the helium free. Well, that helium free will have to be delivered in here. Basically in here. Pretty nasty if you ask me, considering how I did this. But we have somewhat of a straight line in here. It's kind of fine. Let's actually delete that one. Let's put another merger in here. Modulator, if you want. I'm not seeing shit. I want it in there, please. That way. Is it fine? I think it's fine. Okay, good. Make me a rail version 2. It put me down here. Okay, you're gonna get in there. That one's gonna get in there. And that one in there is gonna come in here. I think so. So if it's gonna be needed, it's supplied now. Can I make some more platforms here? Yeah, I can. Barely. Those, no, because not the right height. Okay, let's make the normal platforms in that case. Perfect. So the helium will come. It's gonna take a million years, but it will come. Relax. What is that? Infrared and wolfram frames. Okay, good stuff. Let's grab a little more material on us because we're gonna need it. 1,000.
Oh, gotcha.
Let me leave in here all these grabs and the stuff that we picked up. Processed food goes in there. What was that, Helium? Yeah. Don't need you. I have a rod and some wolfram. Can we put them somewhere in here? I need glass. Okay. Apparently I cannot put those anywhere. Unless I drop them in here, of course. Wolfram wire. In here. Perfect. Is my helium in? In where? Where? In here. Mo's taking his sweet time, but then again, we understand that. Let's put it on. Well, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter if I request him on high and low because he's the only one. Oh, it just teleported in here. We have the helium. Okay, good stuff. That means we can start putting. You know what I just thought? We shouldn't have put it in here because it will clog these lines. We should have put it at the end in there where we're gonna use it, basically. You know, like bring it in here because we're gonna go with our little factory that way. It should have been put in here. I feel so. Because until here we're not using it, but if I put it in there, then all of that will be clogged with the helium and the rest of the materials will not go properly, basically. So guess what we're gonna do? Gonna delete that line. For the time being, I think we're gonna use the helium in a fabricator with this stuff in here. Let's just make a fabricator in here somewhere. It doesn't really matter. Sorry, pressing wrong buttons. So in order to make glass, I think we gotta unlock it first. Apparently first will be the applicator with the glass. But how are you making the glass? Because I'm not seeing it in here. Maybe we need the other stuff, not the fabricator, the furnace.
Is in its stable stage. The
Yes,
climate of
yes.
Arcadia is returning to normal.
Perfect. Furnace. Glass. Yeah. So we're gonna use calcium powder and helium for that. We were almost able to do those. Glass. Okay. Helium free. Calcium powder ceramics. We'll have to unlock it first. So we need all of this basically. I don't know. Because the ceramics I'm doing them in here, but then again this one it's in here. So maybe that this one was the right spot to put them in. Doesn't really matter. Let's go and unlock whatever we can unlock in here. I'll think about it. So it was furnace. Grab those. Oh my god, I need 2,500. Oh shoot, it's gonna be a minute until we're gonna have all of that. Let's see if we have the tubes. 600. Tubes were done in here or in there? In here? Is that right? Oh, I think in here. Yeah, in here. We're gonna need a lot more.
Necesito agua.
Oh, really? Here you go, necesito agua. Okay. Let's drop these tubes. And we're gonna prepare for the next stuff in here. So it was furnace. I still need more for the inductor. And then we're gonna need the glass. Always in the furnace. In here. Oh my god, it's gonna need so much helium free. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect it that one bit. Let's insert all of those data points in there because we got them. We know we're gonna need to build all of this stuff at some point, so it's fine. Okay, so apparently most of the stuff that we're gonna build from now on is gonna happen here in the furnace. In the fabricator, not so much. Only the applicator is gonna happen in the fab. That's all of it. All there is then. The rest is gonna happen only in furnaces. Interesting, if you ask me. I need about 140 tubes. Titanium sheets. Are you serious? Here we go, this stupid stuff. Well, we do have some titanium sheets in here. Do I have more tubes? 140 I think we needed. We should have them because we had 100 in the machine. Yep, perfect. Let's see, did we receive any more helium? I feel like at this point, like, since it's such a long way to have them in here, I would kind of need another storage depot for this stuff in here. Because we need them in large quantities. So I think I want to have 2 of them in here. Helium frequency. That means I'm gonna have 800 in stock. Now this one is gonna get filled up with what is coming on the line right now. But another demand is just being created for that one. It's still gonna take a million years to have them in here, but it's fine. Once we get the production going, it ain't gonna be that bad. Okay, fab. Furnace, I said. Those. I need like 308 more. Oh my god, we're gonna need so much stuff. Good thing we don't have those yet. So we'll be able to make the heat resistant shield, the inductor. We can already make it. And then the glass. Let's go and make that inductor stuff once again. While this stuff is piling up in those depots, we said that one is not needed. Build me in here the platforms. Okay, if you say so. Perfect. We have some helium in stock.
Oh, nice.
More is coming. Perfect. Let's drop those tubes. Oh, I needed to connect that one to the rail. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's do that. Perfect. Drop the tubes we send. I make the inductors. Okay. Those require furnace. Right in here, but align with this stuff. Like here. Amazing. Extend the walkway. There-ish. Amazing. We're gonna need this stuff in, so splitter in here, and then we're gonna need the input in here, right? Immediately after that one. Yeah. So in here, come on. Maybe in here. In here, I said. It's not properly oriented, of course. So let's put it back. Amazing. I think so. Let's put the rails. Good stuff. In here we're gonna need a depot, of course. No, not that one. A depot, I said. Higher, lower, higher, lower, in there. A little more on this side. Perfect. Make platforms, please. Perfect. Rail. In there. You gonna make us the inductors. Those. Perfect. Stuff will start circulating in here. You're gonna keep the inductors in stock. I don't know if we're gonna need delivery depots for that, but it is what it is. Let's try and make this one like that. Amazing. And connect these guys on the rail, of course. Right in here. Good, good, good. We're ready for the next stuff. So the next stuff was happening always in the furnaces, unless we have the glass where we're gonna need a fabric in there. Okay, stuff is coming now. Amazing. Let's deposit all the helium that we have on us in here. Hello. Furnace, was it? I still need like 1,000 helium. Amazing. Let's look at those sheets. Maybe we have a little more. I highly doubt it because we're consuming them like crazy here. Since we're sending stuff up, I might be tempted to make another one of this in here, just to make a little more plates. If you see here with the production that is going on right now, we run out of plates, out of those, and out of those. So those materials, they kind of okay-ish. Those materials, they're not kind of okay-ish at all. Are we missing the titanium? No. It's just the low production rate. That's all there is to it. So maybe we will need a couple more machines in here doing this stuff. It might just be. It might just be. Of course, it's kind of crowded. I could put them in there and unite these lines without an issue. Come up top with them, you know, stuff like that. Well, let's leave it be for the time being. We did pick a bunch of materials out of here, so these guys are used non-stop. These guys, they starting to get used right about now. We finished with the rollers. The stators are still delivering. These guys are still delivering. Those guys, no. Let's look at the delivery Do we have to send inductors anyway? Anywhere? To somebody? I don't know. I do know that we need another 1000 of this. So good luck with that, BG. We're gonna have the storage version 2. I wonder how much that one will hold. Furnace. Grab that, please. Let's see. Oh, almost finished with the clever robotics. Cargo dispatcher and receiver. Long distance transportation of selected items. Well, maybe this will be the way to do the delivery for this guy, the Helium free that we're doing right now. This will be a lot better than the rails all around the map, you know. Base core amplifier. Well, we're not doing that. We're doing this one. We're kind of doing that one for the turrets with the stabilizers. It's amazing. We need the glass in there. And in there, the glass. Oh my god, inventory upgrade, yes. So we need to start making the glass. That means we need faster and helium. Maybe that's where the cargo dispatcher comes into place, because this is embarrassing here. That one should work now. Stop. In the print it kind of is, but then again it stops when we have on the rail 800 of these guys, because it's
I can use that.
400 in here, 400 in there, you know, so it only sends 800 and then it stops. Yeah. Yep.
Good work. Clever Robotics has received its order.
Really?
There is a reward waiting for you in the corporate terminal that should help you work faster.
Okay, delete that in that case. I think I want to delete the platforms as well. They're kind of hanging in there anyway, so no point in having them in here. Perfect. And 2 stainers in here. Amazing. Do we have more of that? No, it's barely coming. So we will have what was it? Cargo distribution? Yeah, okay, good stuff. Let's put in here in the furnace these guys. We still need something like 500. So allows for the long distance transportation of selected items. Require a cargo receiver to operate. Okay, we got it. Let's look in here in the menu. That one requires a yellow material. What do you think about the yellow material? 50 and 120. Yellow material. What we sold that one in Irish? We need inductors, glass, and titanium housings to make it. Wow. Good thing we put the building material on the buffer, wouldn't you agree? We're making the inductor and the titanium housings. We're not making the glass yet. We're still looking, waiting for the darn helium to get in here. Basic interpreter. We need to unlock that. So 300. 100 inductors and 100 housings. The housings were needed for the stators. The stators are empty, so they're still going to be used in here. Yep. So everything that we're producing, housings are getting in here at this point. But it's fine. Did we need the housings for you as well? No, we needed rods and we don't have enough. What about you? Yeah, we're gonna consume a bunch of stuff in here. We needed 100 of these guys, I believe.
I think I can use this.
Really? Okay, let's see how you can use it. Helium delivery is happening. And apparently we got a few incoming. Let's already start the next batch. The sooner I take them out of here, the faster. They're gonna be sent from the other side. Okay, so I inserted those. I need 100 housings and 100 glass. Amazing. Intermediate building material, quartz building materials, and power cells. Well, that's something new. Okay. Here we are. We need 131. I don't know, that red's writing in there. It ain't good for my eyes. I cannot read it properly. We only have 107. I think I didn't do well by putting those two in the line. In line, did I say? Because I got a feeling that it's sending just enough to fill up only this depot in here, but not the other one. How? I don't know. But I got a feeling that this is what is happening here. So let's delete this one. Build another depot. Storage depot version 1 in there. Let's make a splitter connector. I said in here. Come on, why are you blocked like that? Delete that, please. Build me a connector in here. Build me that line in here. Let's pretend that we need that one in there and that one in here. Okay, Helium for you, please. We're gonna need a connector in the front in here. Build version 2 rail in here. Version 2 rail in here. And then reconnect this one in there. This way, I'm sure that both of them will be filled up non-stop. And I'm gonna be able to pick from both of them at the same time. Yeah, see, it's sending only for this one at this point. But it's fine. It's fine. I swear it's fine. Okay, good. Okay, how much do we have?
That's just what I need.
I think there's gonna be enough. Maybe 200. Let's grab it all. All of it I send. Because we're gonna need to put it in different places. So I'm guessing the main production will happen with the glass. I wanna see if I can make that one close by without using the rail, basically. Because it takes two stuff, which I have one next to another one in here. Before the buffer happens, basically. So let's see. It was furnace, helium, and calcium powder. Well, calcium powder is this guy, which guess what? It's coming out of this guy. This is the responsible with calcium powder. So let's delete that line in there. Let's put one of these connectors in here. Perfect. Like it never happened, you know. I could bring it back. I could bring it through here. This really is kind of in the way he is ruining my mojo, but let's pretend it's fine. I need this one to go in the back in here. Come on. See? Okay, good stuff. Now we can see. If we press C, we can see. Oh, I kind of need you in here. In here. Is that buildable in there? I feel so. Straight, please. Like that. I think we should be good with that. So that means I can delete this one. I can put a connector in here. Let's make rails in here. Perfect. Let's put a furnace. If I can find it in here. In the back. Here-ish. Let's make rails from you in here. You're gonna make us the glassmaster. Amazing. Now we're gonna need to bring in this stuff. So let's see. Sorry. I'm unable to see properly with this drone. How was I getting down? Control? Okay, good stuff. Ah. Okay, good stuff. Something like that, maybe? In here? In there? I said? And then go in there? So, where exactly am I now? Because I'm lost. Okay, so from this one. No, I need you in there. It's pressing through that. It should have been a little higher. Okay. Let's bring it in here in this case. See? No, I needed it higher. Higher. Okay, good stuff. Give me a second here. I gotta work. So, from there, you're gonna come in here. But as high as you can. It's not stable. I don't care, just build it. There's the maximum. There's the maximum. Well, if I put it in here, the same story. What if I put it in there? It's colliding with something. Okay, let's put it in there. And then I need it to come into that one. So I need it even higher. Like that. But it says it's not stable. That's a ground issue in there. I think I'm gonna have to move this one a little further. This is then. Build me the furnace again. Like that. Build me rail. So let's get rid of those rail. From you in there. And from you in there. Okay, at this point, I wanna delete that one. And when I'm gonna build it, I'm gonna build it turned. So rail. Come from there. In here, please. Okay. And then come in here. Button. And then go in there. Amazing, we made it happen. Give me platforms. Yeah, happened. We're too high in here to the ground. That's the idea. Good stuff. This one it's a little higher, but I can work with that. Give me all of that.
Just what I need.
Helium, please. Let's see how much do we need for the next stuff in here. Actually, we can set this one already to make glass for us. Thank you. We can put the storage depot in his face. In here. I think that will be good. Let's put it in there. That way I will have some space. And I will be able to put it on the line as well, the glass. Amazing. Done. The glass sits on the buffer. Really good. Okay, let's deposit in here in the furnace category. All of that. We still need a bunch more. It's fine. No necesita agua. Okay. That one is coming. This one will start working now because we will be consuming that powder. Yes, indeed. Perfect. We will make that. Let's store the glass. Now this glass, how much are we making? 1 at 3 seconds. Oh, that's kind of low if you ask me. So we're using 2 powders at 3 seconds. Making 3 at 3 seconds. So basically I could have 3 of this. Well, it's just a stage. I'm not sure how much machinery I'll need. These guys, they're taking the sweet time getting here. Let's put them on high. Maybe it's gonna get delivered because I'm already out of this. How do we feed from both of these guys inside here? This is not properly made, is it now? We need that helium. Provide faster. Oh my god, it's taking sweet time. We really need that cargo dispatcher unit in here. Well, the idea is that we have some glass in here. Let's take a peek. Where do we have to send that one and what we're gonna get in exchange? I know we need to deposit a bunch of it in here just to unlock stuff. Like the applicator, which we totally gonna have to build. And then look, bunch heat resistant shield. That's what it's in. We're gonna have to make that one as well. And we're gonna need so much helium and so much of this stuff. It's unbearable, but it's fine. At this point, we're only sending these guys for the guns. The stabilizers. That's the only thing we're building. Well, and the glass, of course. So, for this upgrade, I need glass for the future health solution. For the selenium, I need glass. For these guys, we need heat resistant shield. And for this guy, super magnet and nozzle. Yeah, let's pretend we didn't hear that. Let's look at the second tier magic in here. That's the most important stuff right now. I need 100 glass and 100 housings. Okay. The glass is in the making. Right in here. Provide faster. And housings. Well, housings, they're being made and they're being consumed. This gate, so it's filled up already. When is supplying? Why is this one green? Oh, this one is keeping. That one is being made and is supplying. We still need to fill these guys up. These guys are distributing in here, supplying stuff. And those, no, they're just in there. Perfect. So these guys will get filled up and we'll stop consuming all that nonsense in there. I wonder why I don't have rods in here. What's the deal? We're using a bunch of them? Yeah, we're using a bunch of them. We don't have enough production for this stuff in here. These 3 items, everything that we make with the titanium, it ain't enough. We need more. We need more. It is what it is. So ideally it will be to make a meat here. Let's try and put, I'm gonna take all the water patch. Let's try and put 3 more of these fabricators and deliver them somehow in here in these storages, I would like. So that means I'm gonna need to have a, well, I can use that entrance, that entrance, that entrance. That means in here I need to have 3 lines. Give me platforms. No, give me what exactly? I could bring them all on one single rail, but that's not gonna be amazing. It ain't. And we're gonna have issues because this building is in the middle of things in here. But I think we can work with this. Okay. So in theory, I should be able to connect to them from the front. Come on now, don't do that. In here-ish line. Rail support. One for you. One for you. And one for you. Build me rails. In there. In there. Come on now. Why don't you want it? It needs to be a little higher. That's what you're saying. Just a tiny bit? Okay, good stuff. Let's try the other one. The other one works. Well, what if I delete that? Put it in the front and try to bring it in the back, in the left side basically. That'll work, perfect. Let's put 3 of them fabricators in here somewhere. Pretty big, isn't it, those guys? 3 by 3 basically. Okay, let's try. Fabricators. No, not friends. I just said fabricators. One, 2, and that's about it for this place. I need another one. Yeah, let's put them in there. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's delete this too. Fill this place up with platforms. Amazing. We need to take that rail and send it to these guys. So let's do that thing, you know, rate modulator in here. Let's see what we're doing actually. Like that, I think it should be fine. Good stuff. Delete that rail. Put another splitter in here, whatever connector. Shut up. Build me. It's too high, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, good. Delete that, I said. We could make with the splitter or a connector. It doesn't matter. We're gonna use connector. Why won't you build it in it? I don't get it. Why won't you build it in there? Colliding with the player. Well, I'm not in there. So it wants it Okay, good stuff. Beats me. I don't understand why it doesn't let me put it in there. Why won't you let me put it in there? Okay, let's put it up in that case. Let's put the version 2 for him. Connect it in there. Okay, that one will have to be a V2 as well. Why are those blocked? Okay, good stuff. Let's connect these guys. Okay, we have the three fabricators connected. What was the order? So first one is gonna be rods. Okay, you, my friend, are gonna make us rods. Where are those? Be happy about it. And you're gonna be connected from there to the rods. Amazing. That was easy. The second one and the third one will be more difficult. We're gonna have to make some stuff there. Okay, the second one is beams and then it's plates. Okay, beams, plates, sheets, whatever. Build. This will not connect properly, I'm sure of it. Exactly. So we're gonna need to put in here some stuff. Rail support. See, because I'm not seeing. Are these rail supports going? Yeah, it's good. Perfect. Build me. Exit. Good, we fixed that, the ratio. I'm not sure we're gonna have enough of this titanium in here. Because we only have, well, we should have enough, basically. We should have enough. In here, these two smelters. It should be enough, I think. Okay.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
Gotta reconnect this one in here. Forgot about you, little buddy. Here you go. Yeah, amazing. Good stuff. Prepare for a wave, it's in. Let's grab a little more of this stuff in here. Give me.
Oh, yes.
Come on now. I took 600. Let's grab the glass. 200. Perfect. Let's get inside because it's coming. It's gonna happen any moment now. Okay, so we need it in here. We insert that. I forgot about the housings. Okay. Furnace was. We're gonna have some sheets. Perfect. Insert that one. We still need a bunch. Insert glass. We'll have finished with the glass in here. Applicate there. No, we didn't. Perfect. Basic item repair. I need 100 of those. Wave warning. How many seconds? I don't have time. I don't have time. Gotta wait for it. I'm afraid to be outside. It's gonna burn me alive. I don't need that one, man. I had enough time, by the way. Okay. That one, it's like halfway through, almost. We're gonna grab the war bonds. No, in the next one, but we're gonna have the defense turret in here.
Prepare for impact.
That means we can automatically start making the standard ammo for this guy. So I think we should start sending the glass for the future health solution and for this guys as well. I think so. Are we done? No, it's still hot. Okay, good stuff. In order to have that one printed, I need 100 more titanium housings in here. This one is taking longer and longer because we have a bunch of buildables in here.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
So yeah, well, maybe we should look into upgrading this core of ours. That will be a wise thing to do, actually. How are you doing? Nasty? Okay. It's done. 47, yeah, we're gonna have those. We have that. We might have those. Those are an issue. 30 of those, I don't think I have them. Anyway, and anywho, we were looking for those that we're not gonna have in stock. These guys. Well, they're gonna be in stock at some point. Grab those. Now we're not missing the sheets, so we're doing them. And the rods, I think they were needed in here somewhere. This guy has the rods almost filled up. Now we're not missing those. Perfect. Oh, this guy's gonna get filled up at some point and then it's gonna stop. This is where we didn't have rods. Well, now we have them. So we're building the stuff and sending it up. Of course, after that we're gonna need to have 400 in there, but it's fine. How much? Oh, we need another 20,000 of you. Okay, good stuff. It's gonna take a million years. So I needed the 100 titanium housings? That's what you said. Well, I'm ready to stop that production just to have my housings. So I think we're gonna do that. It is what it is. I need to see if that cargo dispatcher transporter stuff magic is gonna solve my issue with this stuff in here.
Great.
I mean, it's kind of working as it is right now, but we need it in so big quantities that I want to see that cargo dispatcher working. So we need the second tier material for that to happen. We could wait for it. We could wait for it, but I don't want to wait for it. I need the 100. I have 4. Okay, good stuff. I have that. Perfect. I have that. Amazing. Gone. All of it. We're gonna need a lot more stuff to be plugged in there. 100 more sheets, 200 glass. Yeah, we're starting to have the sheets on stock. In stock, I said. And these guys. Yeah, baby. Good stuff. So we really needed 2 of those in there. Amazing. Well done, Sugar. Sorry. Close to end. Heat resistant shield. This is what we need. So 2 sheet. More glass. And more sheets. 200 sheets and 130 glass. Okay. Okay, I have 100 of those frames. Let's see if that's gonna be enough because I don't remember. In here. Yeah. Okay, so we will be able to make that material in there. More of that, more of that. Heat resistant shield, we still need some time with it, apparently. Let's see, what do I need for the other material, please? That one. So I need that, and that. Okay, glass and inductors. What do you think about it? We'll need water soon.
Oh, nice.
Okay. How much of that material did we need? 170. Okay. So 10. 17. We need 17 of those. 17 of those. 20. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Let's grab some inductors. 100, let's call it, because we got a bunch in here. And then split it. I don't want to build more than I have. Let's put it on off. Split. Give me 20. Perfect. Keep the rest. These guys. I need 20 of you. The rest can stay in there. And now... oh, sorry. What have we done? You? Now you can get connected back into the buffer. Perfect. And we're gonna need 20 glass, I believe. Okay, good stuff. Let's see if we can make 200 materials. And how that thing works, how much it transports, stuff like that, you know. Maximum 20. I got 200. Build. Well, the dispatcher should be on the other side. And receiver in here. Okay. Let's see if I can replace that huge rail with this in here. See, please.
Good work. The cargo dispatcher and receiver are two devices that work with each other. Now you can send items between two distant points.
Jones.
This will surely help expand your production.
So you can have more dispatchers connect. Let's say Helium delivery. Helium, that's it. Base. Okay, maybe it's gonna work like that. I wanna connect you with the version 2 rail in here. Entry point light. Perfect. And now let's go to the Helium and put the other stuff in. Yeah, I think that's the way it should be done. I think so. We needed to deposit this stuff first. Come on. Because I think I needed like another 2,000 in there or something like that. So let's do that one really fast. And then we're gonna go to the Helium. Okay. We don't need food, we don't need water. Let's see ammo in here because apparently I used some. Fill up that, please. Standard ammo. That should be good. Famous last words. Come on now, stop blocking. Okay. Oh, those are getting stuck in there. Amazing. Those are not exactly those. Yeah, I just picked them, so it's fine. We need helium getting delivered in here automatically in large quantities or anything else, basically from all around the planet, because I'm planning to do the sulfur with one of these guys as well. Basically, I could say here only cargo base, and I think it will be better to do it like that. Prepare, you know? So we're gonna have a connector in here. Oh, well. Yeah, let's pretend that it's good in there because you cannot properly align these guys. Version 2. in there, and one in there. And this boy is gonna store the helium, and it's gonna get delivered in there. But at the same time, we can send in here the sulfur, for example, and put it in here in another depot, and it's gonna be splitted automatically. I think it's good. It's better to have dedicated, because this one is this one is getting filled up with the helium, it will not be able to receive the sulfur, for example. But we'll see how that one is gonna go.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Okay, perfect. Last thing I wanted to do before leaving is start sending these boys up. So let's put in here. Well, let's put the other guy, the modulator. I need to see what I'm building, mister. This is creepy. Okay, let's make like that. Let's make... No. I don't have materials. What do you think about that? Okay. Let's grab the material. Give me 1,000, please. Thank you.
I think I can use this.
For sure you can use that. You're gonna use it in just a second. Build one should be enough. Okay, and now we're gonna need in here 2 of these. See again, because I don't see. Perfect. Amazing. Rail version 1. You go in there, you go in there, and we're gonna start sending. In here, the glass, this is for the inventory. And in here, the glass, I don't remember what is that one, but we're gonna take a peek at them. We're not making that much, it's gonna go really, really slow. But if we can supplement the transmission of helium here, is gonna go really fast. So that one is inventory upgrade, the other one is for the large habitat apparently. We're doing that. We're not doing that one yet. We're not doing those yet. Okay, good stuff. Let's go now to the helium, and let's see what we can do about that stabilizer stuff magic in there. Not stabilizer, that delivery stuff. That one. Well, funny enough, I didn't meet any aliens until here. That's really strange. I'm not complaining, by the way. Just to let you know. It's fine. So, cargo dispatcher. Let's place this guy in here. And let's watch those drones fly, basically. I need a splitter in here somewhere. So let's build another one of these. See, because I don't see. Like that. From there, in there, from there. Keep on going in there, from there, in there. Okay. What now? Helium free. Cargo base. Why beeping? Okay. Oh, here we go. So 40. It's only one slot. Apparently, it's taking 10 seconds to deliver it in there. It's at 800 meters. Grab that one as well, please. I wanna see those drones flying. Hide that thing. It's at 100. Well. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's going like that. And let me guess, it's gonna land in the other place. What is that thing down there? What is that thing? That's like another planet. Or a moon. With another stuff magic like this one. Interesting. So this is how we're sending that. Interesting. Wouldn't you? 10 seconds. 10 seconds to the base, till the base. And then it's getting filled up. But each 10 seconds, we're sending... No, it's not like that. We don't know the sending time, so we don't know the rate, basically. We don't know the rate. I don't know the rate. Shit. How can you calculate anything with this crap on
Reloading.
here? You cannot. But we're sending some. It's fine. But don't you? How is setting with the power? Really good. This grid is connected to the base grid, of course. This one is just amazing. I kind of want to go for that. Or for the other one up top in there. I think we have enough time with that rupture. I don't know. Either way, anywho. Apparently all of it is going in here. We're not using that really anymore. I'm not sure I want to delete the raid. Let's leave it in there for now. And let's get back home. I'm not interested in more exploration at this point. Because guess what? We already have a bunch of stuff unlocked that we're not making happen in here. We're not, yeah, those are big aliens. We need something better, firepower wise. It's coming from me, isn't it? I feel it in my butt. I think it was coming from here. Out we go.
Come to mama.
Yeah, it's coming. You just give it up. Okay, good stuff. Give up now. Okay. Let's keep on moving. I think I want to be back to do this one and the other one. After Rupture. Or, you know, maybe put some turrets in here and make it happen with the turrets. Are you still coming? Oh my god. It just stopped and went back. Amazing. Okay, let's try and make it back to the base now. I think I'm gonna grab some of these meteors on the way because I want to expand the core. And I'm gonna need 30 of them. Yeah. It's gonna be just amazing. Didn't do this one in a million years. So we made back home. Let's see. Yeah, we got a bunch. And the bunch is getting delivered. It's good. Both of these guys are filled up. So basically we do not need that rail any longer. That's just amazing. Instead of dragging rail across the scenery, we could have these boys. And it's gonna be just amazing. Yep. Yep, indeed. Now we will not miss it, that's for sure. Yep, that looks amazing. So 6,000 out of 69,000 and 9,000 out of 69,000. What do you think about that? It's just amazing. It's gonna take a million years. How about our stabilizers? We're at 26 out of 37. It's still gonna take a million years. It's just unbearable. It is what it is. It was to be expected at some point that stuff will go slower. Freddy. 7,200. Okay, Freddy. How many do we have in here? Special math, please. 21. Well, it ain't a bunch. It ain't a bunch, but it ain't that bad. Let me drop. Can I drop? Oh, maybe. I need to drop that. We're not using enough of this ore in here. It is what it is. Enough of the wolfram, basically. That's what I wanted to say. It only took half an hour to get rid of that wolfram in my inventory. It's fine. Okay, let's look. What else can we do in here? So I think we unlocked in here stuff that we're not building yet. No, we didn't. So fortunately, we cannot pin a recipe anywhere to see what you need in here. So we gotta keep count of this crazy stuff. We're gonna need to start producing the heat resistance shields. So I'm gonna need some glass, like 100 and like 200 more sheets. The rest we cannot build anything in there. And I think in fabricator, did we unlock that applicator? Oh yeah, we did. So we can make that one a zone. 2 more machinery, 2 more storage depot. Amazing. Glass, it's empty of course because we're sending everything out. And I need 100. Well, let's
That's
grab
just what I
those
need.
86, those 77. Let's get in here. Grab some plates. I think plates were needed. I don't remember how many, so I'm just gonna grab 200. Amazing. Come back in here-ish, I believe it was. Furnace, maybe? Yeah, in there. Perfect. So we will be able to make the heat resistant shield in the furnace. And the applicator in the other stuff. In the fabricator, basically. Let's put these guys back in here. They're gonna be delivered where they belong. Amazing. Why are you set on yellow? Oh, you're full with tubes. Amazing. What about you? I think the stators, yeah, the rotors are getting delivered just to be the stabilizers. The stators, not in here. We're making those stabilizers, which honestly look like thermostats if you ask me, but let's pretend they're stabilizers. Yeah, we're still going in there. This side in here we said we needed. Can I pull this one in here? I think I can. Let's delete this. Don't occupy too much space. That in here I said. Is it the right way? God knows it is. Perfect. In here we're gonna need. Well, we can do it like that or like that. Let's do it like that because that's how we've been doing it until now. So let's put, I don't know, let's put a fabricator first. We're gonna make that applicator. That's what it was called. Give me that in here-ish. You, if I press E, it changes to version 2? No. Okay, good stuff. So we gotta press Q, press that, press that. Okay. Okay. We're gonna fill you up fast. Why did I put you in there and not in here? I don't know. Let's try and put you more to the right. Build. Perfect. That way. Amazing. It works. Perfect. Fill those up. Come on now. Finicky. Okay, build real version 2 in here. You're gonna make us some applicators. Don't know what we're gonna do with them. So we're gonna start demanding glass on the line. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah, amazing. Okay, let's make a storage depot aligned with these guys. Gosh. Yeah, baby. Put that rail in there. you're gonna hold that. Let's put in here the rail module, which is a merger or a splitter. Oh, I need to see stuff. Okay, we're gonna build a splitter or a merger in there. We're gonna build that way in here. In there. Let's make the version 2. Or should we say Mark 2 in there? Let's make furnace in there. Put the Mark 2 belt in here. Okay, good stuff. Again, we're gonna need this one. It's properly aligned, so we can plug it in there, and then I connect it in here for the next machinery, basically, which we don't know yet what's that machinery, but we're just gonna build that. Give me those in there, that in there, perfect. Need storage in the front in here. Perfect. I hate the fact that you gotta point at the ground when you build instead of pointing at this, at the foundation. But yeah, well, it is what it is. In here, I want it exactly on that line. Thank you. So this guy in here is gonna make the heat resistant shields. And I think that those were needed for something, but we're not gonna have enough glass, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure, because this one is gonna need 2 at 4 seconds, so that's 1 at 2 seconds. This one requires 1 at 4 seconds, so that's 3 at 2 seconds, 1.5 per second. And we delivered everything, and basically we were delivering almost everything that we built. So yeah, I don't know exactly how this one is gonna go. Apparently it's being splitted at this point. That makes me kind of happy, but this is our maximum production limit because of the calcium powder. We're not making enough calcium powder. Basically we could use another one of these. Another furnace in here, making more calcium powder. You know, I think you know. I think you know. Let me put this rail in there and that in there, because there's no need to complicate things like this. It's gonna be more beautiful. Perfect. This way we're sending it from there. So basically I would like to have another one of these. We're making the calcium blocks, but they're not being used. So I think I need another furnace just to make more of this calcium powder, but unfortunately I don't have the space to put it in here unless I put it in this part. But if I put it in this part, I will need to plug it in this depot in here. That's gonna be nasty, of course. This is the only available entrance. Should we try that? Rail support. Let's try that. I mean, you know we're gonna need it at some point, right? I think you know. Okay, so let's try and make the furnace. in here. Come on, build it already. Give me that rail. What is that?
Necesito agua.
Oh my god, you necesito agua. Let's put it like that. See? Because I wanna see. Amazing is gotta be really high. Okay, let's put it more in the back in that case. Why does it have to be so high? I don't get it. Okay. That's it. And this one is gonna have to be connected to that one. But of course it doesn't work. It's colliding with another building. Are you serious? Okay. Necesito agua. Here you go. You're gonna make for us get calcium powder. So those blocks will get delivered in here. We're gonna have a little more calcium powder, and that calcium powder is gonna be stuck in here. And now, guess what? We need another furnace to make more glass. So let's put it in here. I'll have to delete all the stairs, of course. Build me another furnace. Not enough resources. Are you serious now? That's shameful, mister. Shameful.
Let's see.
Okay, I got 2,000 on me now. So, friends, we send in here, please. I don't see what I'm doing. Crazy. Why did they have to make it level with the ground? I don't know. Okay, good stuff. Fuel maybe? Oh, I need glass. And I need the glass delivered in there somehow. In here I said, so we're gonna have to make a merger in here. Is gonna be menace with the inputs, but it is what it is. I think that will work in there. Build me a rail from there in here. You go in here and you go in there. Amazing. Now outputs. Well, is that thing which already comes in a really beautiful way, if you ask me. Oh my god. And this thing which comes out of there. Well, basically I could just put a rail from here in there and call it good. These are not exactly working with each other perfectly. Let's delete that in there. Okay, good stuff, because we're feeding from both of them at this time, and we're gonna need those things in there as well. That's the most difficult stuff at this point. So let's delete that one. Let's put in there one of these modulators. I'm still not seeing what I'm doing. Higher, like that. Build me the rail from there in here, from here in here, and from there in there. Good stuff, we made it happen. I don't know where I am. I'm in here. Okay, good. So we're sending both of those in here. They're gonna come, don't worry about it. See, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. They're not coming fast enough. Those are... This one's coming down really fast. Oh, because it had a bunch in stock. Okay. But this one didn't have that much in stock, basically. Basically, it's not coming out. Calcium pollen. Calcium pollen. Oh, you know what is happening? This one, it's only V1. We need a V2 on this round. The output. Let's put those V2 as well. Those two, why not? Perfect. Is that one a V2? It is. Amazing. What the heck is it that I'm doing here? Basically this one is no longer needed. I need different thing here. So give me a V2. You are gonna get delivered in that one. And in that one as well. That way it's gonna be delivered in all of them. Basically, I'm complicating my life. Build a V2 from there. And if it's gonna get delivered by rail or by that, it's gonna go into both of them. And in here we're delivering from both of them. Perfect. On the rail, on there, and in here. Amazing. It works now. So we're making 2 glass at 3 seconds. It ain't amazing. It ain't much. We need a lot more than that, but at least we double the production. We're still sending it up, but we're sending it on the rail as well, just to supplement and make the production for the applicator and whatever that stuff, what other one was. Heat resistant shield, that's what it was. Let's put it in there. The heat resistant shield, I think we can send it up for more points. I don't remember where. Barely building that. Let's look. No, I don't see them like that. Okay, I gotta select them. Let's go back inside the shack in here and take a pic. So these boys, oh sorry, they require only the glass. These guys, glass synthetic silicon, stabilizers, this one. So we could send it to the moon, just to have the base core amplifier. Oh, let's do that. Why not? We're not building enough as it is, so it's fine. Once those are gonna be finished, it's gonna be really fine, but it is what it is. For the time being, we're just gonna go like that. Why don't I have enough stabilizers in here? Why? What you missing? You're not missing anything. You're just lazy. 1 at 6 seconds. Wow. Huh. Yeah, well, you don't need 2 of these guys, but let's pretend it's fine. Okay, let's put a delivery depot in here. Orbital cargo launcher. Let's put a rail in this guy's face. One of them I think is gonna be enough. It was moon. 25 points. We need 37,800. What do you think about that? It's gonna be a second, boy. It's gonna be a second until it's gonna get delivered, but it's fine. So this game is not balanced because there's not much to do in the meantime. Of course, go explore, kill all aliens, grab all the carrots and the stuff, Majigi. Do others, yeah. Yep, exactly. Exactly. How is sitting with the power? Really good. All our bases are connected, by the way. Necesito quelque chose. Grab that and that. I like those noises that you made in there. Okay. Process with special mats. Let's leave those in there with the special mats. We don't need them. I could use some ammo.
Oh, yes.
Yes, indeed, baby. Let's make some normal ammo, let's call it. We need wolfram powder, I believe, for that. So let's just go and grab some. But I don't know, 100, 200. Let's grab 100. Okay, and maybe some material. Yeah, we got the material. It's fine. Not in there. In here. Standard ammo. Yeah, this is one. Perfect. 300 in there. 24 in there. Whatever's and whatnots. What do we have in here? Basic everything. We will have some quartz stuff when Jiggy. 500 of those. Oh yeah, you gotta wait for it, boy. I'm interested in the bullets. Can we make the bullets already in the fabricator? No, you need the mega press for that. How do you unlock the mega press? Compounder. Mega press. Level 8 for the Selenium Corporation.
Rupture activity detected.
Yeah.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Mm-hmm. Waste of time. I shouldn't be here. At this point, we should have been in the other front. Because after this rupture activity, I want to go in there, do that thing, and in the other side, next to the helium, and do the other thing. I'm talking about this thing, geoscanner, this one. And there was one more here. I don't know exactly where. I want to do those. Hey, we got a body. Didn't notice that one. What do you think about it? Maybe we're gonna have something good. Anyway, and anywho, we have the waters, we had the foodies, 1 and 1. It ain't enough. Let's grab more. Processed food. Give me bugs of. I think I left them here actually. No, okay. Quality snack. None inside. I remember making more. I think I kind of consumed them. Okay, raw food. Give me that. Give me that. Coming here to the food making machine. In here, I said. Make me max of those. Make me max of those. Perfect. We got 18 and 5. Need more of that. Make more of that for BAG. We got 30 now. Wave warning. Okay, good. Let's split that in half. Put it in there. Amazing. So, I think we should leave this episode in here because we already did a bunch. The factory will keep on chewing in here. It's working. It's doing the stuff. We're sending the things. It's gonna take a million years. And those million years. Next episode, we're gonna get in there. Do some exploration. It's gonna be risky. And stop on jiggies. Fighting aliens. We're gonna work with those 2 geoscanners. And we're gonna see exactly how we can advance the stuff in here. Quite curious. Selenium Corporation. What's gonna require level 8 for the mega press? We need that one just to automate the ammo. And apparently the intermediate building material as well. And the other stuff, which it's alien looking, impeller, nozzle, turbine, berry. Oh yeah, well, it's gonna come, it's gonna come. The factory aspect is not that complicated, I find it. It is complicated because we're not building up enough of the stuff. But since you don't have a proper logistics system or the possibility to make place, it's hard to do it like this, you know. I think we will struggle like this. And if we need to grow more, for example, right now it was not so easy to put this free in here, okay, just to make more titanium products. But if you think about it, let's say that
Planetary
we're gonna
temperature within
need
acceptable
iron
parameters.
tubes or titanium housings, you know? That's gonna be a pain in the butt to make them. So we do have a somewhat semi-functional buffer factory here, and it's working quite fine. But if I need to make more stuff, it's gonna be really difficult to expand. It is. I'm kidding you. I'm kidding you. So this guy should have been on the buffer as well, not like this. And these guys in here are the same. I mean, they are on the buffer, but from here, we're delivering into only one machinery. That's not good. This one should have been placed the other way around. And I don't know, have the possibility to make another one and another one and another one. Just like we make them in this factory, you know? Not like this. This is not good. Because at this point, I'm limited with only one furnace making ceramics. What if later down the road I'll need 3 of them? Well, I guess I could put them in there, but they should be in here, not in there. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Not to mention that as we bring more products in here, stuff is gonna get overly complicated for nothing. We're gonna bring the software, is gonna be madness. It's gonna be madness, but this is what we have to work with here. This is how I did it. I'm not sure it was the right way to do it, but I think we can delete this rail. And we should keep on moving towards that place to make the geoscanner stuff magic game, but we're gonna leave that one for the next episode. This one, it was long enough. Thank you guys so much for being here, for watching this. If you like it, don't forget, drop a like on the video, it really helps a bunch. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, if you want some more. And if by any chance you wanna support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, you can do that by grabbing yourselves an amazing membership. Thank you again, I'll see you into the next one. Bye now.